Blessed are those who mourn. Saturday, James 4:4-10. Man, this one hit me. I don't know exactly why it hit me the way that it hit me. I know what jumped out at me was the phrase friendship with the world is enmity with God. Anyone who loves the world makes himself an enemy of God. And I thought, well, didn't God so love the world that he sent his one and only Son? And clearly that there's a difference between making yourself a friend of the world and the world's ways than loving the world, to die for the world, to draw the world out of its ways. And so I was just playing with those two ideas. Friendship with the world is enmity with God. God so loved the world. And that friendship with the world ideas, that's idolatry. It's spiritual adultery, loving the world instead of loving God. Or, as it also says in John chapter 3, the judgment is this, that the light has come into the world, and people have loved the darkness more than the light, for their deeds were evil. I was thinking about how God longs for us. He loves us. He doesn't need us, but he longs for us enough to die for us. And my mind just went spinning with our absolute inability to move to him. I mean, if we're dead in our trespasses and sins, we're incapable of making a move toward him. So we're always in need of his mercy to be rescued from his wrath, which I don't like to think about because I think I was so focused on rules and regulations and wrath, and I saw the holiness of God as something to be feared instead of seeing how holy his love is, his shalom. And it is loving to be wrathful against those who kill innocent people, but I was just wrapped up in how much we need him. And the prayer that came to my heart, just realizing, dead people do one thing really well: they stay dead. And so all we could cry out is, Lord, have mercy. Christ, have mercy. Mercy, mercy. We need mercy. Our need for him is absolute. We don't need a little bit of him. We don't just need a hand up. Like, we need to be uprooted and replanted as something new. And everyone is like that, man. We can learn to have mercy for those around us because they have the same need for mercy that we do. Our questions say, how are you inspired? And I said, inspire is a weird word. I'm more cast down, hopeless without Christ, mourning the sin and damnation of the world. Lord, have mercy. Christ, have mercy. Who am I but another helpless soul with an absolute need for God, an absolute need for faith and trust in him? And I guess the biggest inspiration was a gratitude for the cross. That's our only hope. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted.